So Von Miller of the Denver Broncos, this brother, man, he on one today, and we're gonna talk about that brother. So he had an ex. Her name is Megan Denise. Now, of course, if you see this, woman's Instagram, I mean, she is, fitting the bill of what normally what you see on Instagram these days. So he was with her, and she ended up getting pregnant, and Vaughn wasn't too happy about that at all, about the pregnancy. So they got into it, and she decided to start sharing screenshots. Now, let's look at the screenshot, the one that got my attention. So she posted the one here, and it's kind of covered up right there. It said, "I'm so disappointed in myself. I'm so disappointed." She said, "Me too. This is the biggest mistake of my life." Say, "Okay, please, I don't want to block you." And this is the thing that I'm laughing because it's crazy. This brother said, "I'm honestly praying for a miscarriage." Oh, brother. Oh, Vaughn. Oh, man, brother, like that. You praying for a miscarriage, brother? Now, of course, I guess she was floored with that one. Listen, all the time, years I've been making content, I haven't heard that one, Vaughn. That's a new one, brother. So, Megan also stated that her heart goes out to any woman or man who's ever dealt with a mental, physical, or verbal abuse. They're praying death on me, and mine was enough protecting me and mine for all 2021. But then later, he wanted to fool with her, talking about want to make up or whatever. Vaughn, you can't wish miscarriage on a woman, man. You can't do that. That doesn't make sense. See, Vaughn, the time that you should have been thinking about that was when you was, doing your thing with her, brother. Listen, as men, we need to know how to control our releases. Let me say it that way, okay? I know you're an NFL player. You didn't have enough females to know how to control your releases. You have to think as a man, especially in this system in America, that when you release yourself into a woman that you're not married to, that child support, especially if you're a man of means, child support can really dig your pockets. Now, if you some broke dude, ain't got nothing going on, your payment's gonna be $200-300 a month. What's that? That ain't no payment. But when you at least middle class, you know what I'm saying, and your payments are $1,000 a month in child support, $2,000, $3,000, upper area where you're getting 10,000, 20,000. Child support is really, really digging in your pocket. And the average payment that I have been seeing with people like sports players, actors, things like that, has been between that range of $20,000 to $30,000 a month child support, sometimes up to $50,000 a month child support. What he's thinking about is that possible $20,000 a month child support. And if you don't pay that child support, they suspend your passport. They can take you to jail. Because thank Bill Clinton for that one, fellas. Bill Clinton put it in where you can go to jail federally up to 5 years, actually, behind child support on the federal level. If they charge you on the federal level, you can go to jail 5 years. Now, in the state, usually it'd be 6 months. So I'm just letting you know that thanks to Bill Clinton that he put that in there. They can suspend your ability to drive. They could suspend your ability to register a vehicle. Oh, they can do all kind of things to you for owing child support. And see, child support don't care if you lose your job. Now, of course, you can go back to court and say, hey, you had a great income reduction. But the fact is that he knows them NFL checks he's getting, they're going to be getting, minimum 20 or more out of him per month. And even worse, that he told her on a text message, I pray that you have a miscarriage. Now, what if she shows his child that? Because, today, we got scandalous women, and they, instead of having some integrity and saying, look, I heard you say it, I'm going to delete that message or whatever, they're willing to show a child that to get their way, unfortunately. Now, I'm not saying she would do that, but we've seen that in the past. The fact is, Vaughn, you need to be upset with yourself, man. You need to be upset with yourself. I mean, come on, man. You didn't seen enough women, bro. You didn't seen enough women. when you have a lot on the line as a man, you have to understand that situation like that, child support is economic ruin for somebody like you. What if the NFL team cut you tomorrow? You still on the hook for that child support, bro. That's the thing. And then some of the judges will say, well, you know, I'm not going to reduce your child support because you got the ability to pay because you can get another job like that. That can happen too. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens with the situation. I'm not mad at her. I'm never mad at no woman when it comes to no child support deal or having children. At the end of the day, we as men need to be in control. We are in control. You know what? They need to take their birth control. It's a whole lot of things that they could do. But at the end of the day, if you are a man of means and you know you got more to lose, then you make sure to protect yourself. I'm all for men taking responsibility and taking care of ourselves, especially in a weaponized court system that's against us 100%. So don't tell a woman to have a miscarriage. Get ready to cut them checks, bro. So you do better if you get along with her and not be on child support, because actually you can do that. Get along with her, work out a deal with her where you can pay her so much money. It won't even be as much as child support. Y'all get it drafted up with the attorney and then get that put in. That would be the right way to go with that. No, don't be doing that, because like she gonna drain your pockets now. But leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about the situation with Von Miller. You know, wishing that the woman have a miscarriage. Boy, I tell you. And on top of that, you know, he was upset that she even gonna keep the baby. He wanted her to get an abortion too. He wanted that. He said no same messages. He wanted her to get an abortion. She don't want to do that at all. Vaughn, brother, you just sinking yourself deeper into a hole.